Good evening. Tonight's short scary story is about mad scientists and experimentation. Let's say there are some scientists you do not want to be in the care of. Author name: Obscuratio. Story title: Laboratory Boy. My dad keeps him locked away mostly, but sometimes he sneaks out, and I'll wake up to him standing there, just outside my room. Usually at night, but sometimes he'll be there when I wake up in the morning too. Suddenly he's just there, all silent and weird, staring at me with those dark beady eyes. There's no soul in them, you know? Nothing there. All blank and empty. My father will take him away, and he will return when he's locked him up again, to make sure I'm okay. "He's just curious, Elijah," he'll say. "I'll keep him away from you, don't worry." My dad is a scientist, the best there is. He tells me he works for the government, real important project too. To benefit all mankind, he says. That's a lot of people, all mankind. Thousands, I think. Even more some days. "I'll keep you safe," he'll say. "You are safe here." I can't stand it when the boy escapes, though. He's just so strange and silent. And he always comes to me. Me, every time. If he's so important, why is it so hard to keep him locked up? Or maybe that's the reason. Maybe he can walk through solid things or something. Maybe my dad made him that way. "How are you feeling today, Elijah?" My dad asks. My mind keeps wandering back to those beady eyes, though, so he has to nudge me to get my attention. "We'll fix you. Don't you worry," he says. "That's why I'm here." I can't stand all the tubes and wires, but I was born without arms and legs, so my dad says they keep me alive. He'll grow me some new ones, though. He promised me that. He's a great scientist, my dad. He can do anything. "New medicine today, Elijah," he says, inserting some black liquid into one of the tubes. I got a good feeling about this one. I can't really talk. I make some sounds, but I was born without a tongue, and what they call vocal cords too. So I just move my eyes when I want to say something. Those are the only things I can move. "I'll come back and check on you later." He smiles. "Got some more medicine to test." He gives me medicine 6 or 7 times a day. Most of it hurts very much. Things growing on my skin. Things growing into my body. But it's a good thing, my dad says. It means it's working. It means I'm getting better. "Don't worry about the holes," he'll say. "They'll disappear." "I'll keep my son away," he says. That's the other boy's name, Son. I don't like it when he escapes. He should be locked up. But I trust my dad. He is a great scientist, my dad. He'll fix me. Personal thoughts. Ooh, this one's interesting. A little open-ended. So what I think is going on here, perhaps the scientist was given orphaned boys to experiment on. I think one of them he's keeping locked up, maybe to test what happens when a kid is raised with no contact, no social contact, nothing. Just left in a room somewhere. Or maybe he's just a normal kid, but looks strange because of the condition this other kid is in. Who has no limbs at all? No tongue? No vocal cords? Was he really born that way? And what is it that he's being injected with? One thing I do know, even outside of the medication, one of my worst fears is having absolutely no control of your body. A similar concept to when, if you go into surgery, and they put you under anesthesia, but then you wake up. Only you can't do anything, you can't actually alert anyone. You're still conscious, but you can't do anything. Or if you're just paralyzed, but still conscious, and people don't know. Or they know, but they can't do anything. You're trapped in your own body. That's a kind of hell I can't even imagine. Or I suppose I can imagine it, but that's why I would never want it to happen to anyone, even my worst enemy. He really is a lab rat. It's truly terrifying.